We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Striding in, Donovan Solano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Swing and a liner. Oh, but right to Votto at the bag. Good reactions there for out number one.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And he fouls this one off. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, at the ball. 1-1.
Popped him up. Galvis moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Jeff Samardzija gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball. When we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs, this guy knows how to pitch, he knows how to control the running game, and most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Ready on 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs.
Oh.
2-0. Votto leads off first with 1 away. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Eugenio.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Splitter taken here. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Reds. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Hunter Pence. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hunter Pence.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here. 0-2.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Popped him up. Moustakas over to his right. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Here's the 0-1 pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Sandoval is retired. 2 down now. So striding in, Wilmer Flores. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of this. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's 4 for 14. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Aristides Aquino. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Three and one, here it is. Swing, strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Samardzija sets, and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Flores ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 8.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. The 1-1.
Ball 2. The count is 2-1.
Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting up, the catcher, Chadwick.
Stepping into the box, Chadwick Tromp. First pitch on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Gray ready with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Trump, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Ready on 1 and 2.
Nope. That's inside.
Third inning, no score to this point. Skied into very shallow right.
In comes Jankowski.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. Home half of the third. Bottom of the third now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Travis Jankowski. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a liner. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. In now, Jesse Winker. This ball will be chopped foul, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike two now. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is out. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto, pulled toward right center field. Duggar is going to have room out there as he puts this. Standing in, Donovan Solano back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. Steven Duggar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
Leading up for the Reds.
And now a pitch on the way.
Nick.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Ready now for Cincinnati. Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this hitter instead of behind.
High and deep down the left field line. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. High in the air out to center field. Duggar is there. 2 gone.
The batter,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Behind 0-2 now. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
All even now, 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled off. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So in now for San Francisco, Pablo Sandoval. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Here's the pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
2-2 the count. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Ready now, Freddie Galvis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Barnhart playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He's set and the pitch. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jesse Winker. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the belt, the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Joey Votto is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and the right-hander get loose. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Nick Castellanos now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 2 and the Giants nothing. Digging in to try it again, Alex Dickerson. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Dickerson, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As he rips it on the ground to second, fielded by Moustakas. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next to the
When the
Giants,
guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chadwick Tromp will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And he'll put it away to retire the side. Giants down in order. They're still down. Marlene Garcia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Aristides Aquino. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This ball's grounded foul. The 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
the batter, number 3.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Kurt Casale will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Reds leave one as they're unable to add to their... Kirk Casale will stay in the ballgame, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Donovan Solano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's...
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. And it's fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Wandy Peralta gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Phillip Ervin is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And there's one down now. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jesse Winker. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Slow roller down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Joey Votto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Peralta, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is. Phillip Ervin will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Striding into the box, Pablo Sandoval, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0 home. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now the 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3-2.
3-2.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batter.
Settling in now, Wilmer Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Now batter.
Ready for another chance? Alex Dickerson. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Number 66 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nicholas Castellanos is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and this goes right past him. He'll get it into second.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. At the plate, Aristides Aquino. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Good call on that 3-1 sinker, and it's full now, 3-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Freddie Galvis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. He waits. Now the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Reyes Maranta trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Kurt Casale is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Maranta rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Only helps him out there. It's 3-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Josh Van Meter will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Hopped up. Sandoval waits on it.
And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here. Josh Van Meter will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Number 17.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Chadwick Tromp comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Donovan Solano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Last strike here for the Giants. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
To the plate now, Steven Duggar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next to the Giants, the right field.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
3-0 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Fouled away. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Pence. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Cincinnati used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sonny Gray takes the win on the mound.